just wasn't like, wasn't working. Okay, and then we moved on to blend. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a skincare video on how I cleared up my severe acne and my routine that I do every day now, and the routine that I have been doing for a while to get rid of my acne. So kind of like, this is sort of like a how to get rid of your acne slash what worked for me, and I'll show you my results. I'll insert pictures of before and after and all that stuff. I'm going to be inserting clips of me using the products that I talk about in today's video as well. So yeah, this is a how I cleared up my skin slash skincare routine video and like my journey of skin. So yeah, if you'd like to learn how I cleared up my skin and what I've been doing to keep it clear and all that great stuff, then please keep watching. Okay, so first I figured I would start off with like a background of my skin. So starting, I would say my skin problems sort of started back in grade 9. In grade 9, I had nice skin for the most part, and everything was great and all that stuff. And then towards like the end of the year a little bit, my skin kind of started to act up a little bit. I don't know if it had to do with hormones or what it was, but I basically would get big pimples, and just one or two, not like bunches of them, but just like one or two here and there, big pimples. And I would always get them in like my cheekbone area slash like contour area or down here. And that would really bug me back then because I always had clear skin for the most part. And when I would get those few little pimples here and there, I would think that it was all anyone could see, and it would really bug me. And so I vamped up my skincare when I was around grade 9, and I just started washing my face morning and night and using a toner and a moisturizer and whatever, and my skin was always fine after that. And I started in grade 9, I sort of started to like pay more attention to skincare, and that's when I started to get into makeup more as well. So I was always watching YouTube videos and skincare routines and blah blah blah, so I got really educated on like good products and stuff when I wanted them. So I would save up my money and I would go to Sephora and buy nice skincare products and masks and whatever, and I just became really into skincare, and I would take care of my skin really good, and it worked really good for me. For like a year and a half, I didn't have any problems with my skin. I had like really nice, perfect skin, and I would apply makeup and my skin would just be so flawless. Like there would be no problems whatsoever. My skin just looked really good for a really long time. And then I would say grade 10, like maybe summer going into grade 11 rolled around, and I started to get a bit more acne here and there again, but I think that's because around that time I started to slack on my skincare a little bit. And so my skin freaked out or whatever, and then I just hopped right back into it, and my skin was fine again for a while. And then the ending of grade 11 came around, and that's when my skin got really bad. Like really bad, the worst it had ever been. Like it was just like none of my friends had skin as bad as me. Like I had the worst skin in the school, probably, not even kidding. It was that bad. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I know everyone thinks that stuff is way worse on themselves than it actually is, but my skin was really bad, and it was like sore, and it was really bad. I will insert pictures. So this is like timeline again, I want to tell you. This is coming towards the end of grade 11, probably around May, probably like March and May, sort of coming into summer and the end of grade 11 year. I will insert pictures now of what my skin looked like. It took a while for my skin to get to this point, but the reason and the way it got to this point was because I was still using my old skincare techniques on it, so it really wasn't helping it at all, and it was a different kind of acne this time. It wasn't just like oil and dirt buildup acne, like this was like hormonal acne. Like stuff that was going on within me that was bringing out this acne. There was nothing that I could do on the outside to change it. Like, it was all inside. I mean, there was things I could do, like obviously drinking a lot of water, which I did do. I will get into that later, but I mean, like topical gel treatments and stuff like that, there was nothing that I could really do to get rid of my acne. It was stuff within that needed to be fixed by a doctor. That is the point where my skin was so bad, and I was just like, I was devastated. Like, I was done. Like, it really took a toll on me. I mean, I know this might sound dramatic because it's just acne and like everyone gets acne and whatever, but like you can ask any of my friends or anyone that was in my life, like that like is when like it was bad. Like, I didn't feel good about myself anymore. I lost all my confidence. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go do anything. I just wanted to hide in my room and cry. Like, I just wanted to be alone. I didn't want anyone to see me. And another thing that really sucked about the acne that I had was that when I would wear makeup, it would just make it look like 10 billion times worse, which was like bad because when I would go out, it would make my skin look worse and people would still know that I had bad skin and acne. And also, I loved doing my makeup, and one of my favorite things about doing makeup was face makeup and making my skin really glowy and pretty and bronzy and all that stuff. I loved doing face makeup. I loved trying new foundations and stuff like that, but that's okay because now we're all good. Everything's fine and stuff works out. So if you are watching my video right now and you have really bad cystic acne, like, and you just feel so bad about yourself, it does get better. And I know that sounds like really, like, everyone says that, but it's really true. Like, coming from someone like me, like you just saw the pictures, it does get better. And I know I'm wearing makeup right now, so you can't really tell what my skin looks like today, but I will insert pictures, like as I'm talking to you right now. Before I did my makeup today, I took pictures of what my skin looked like, and I'm going to insert them. So as I'm speaking to you right now, this is what my skin looks like today. Compared to what it looked like in the video, in the pictures before, and what it looks like now, it looks a lot better, and I'm going to tell you how I achieved that. Now, putting out a disclaimer here. What I do and what I'm about to tell you, like my skincare routine and what I have done to clear up my skin, is specifically designed for me and my skin, and it might not work for you. And I did have to go see my doctor about my skin, so I always recommend that you go see your doctor before you do any of these things that I'm telling you to do, because your doctors do know best. And I always used to think like, oh no, like products at Sephora are better than whatever a doctor can prescribe me. Like, I'm just gonna keep buying and buying and buying stuff from Sephora to try and clear up my skin. And really, it wasn't like, that wasn't the path to take. Like, your doctors do know what they're talking about and they know what's best for you, so go see your doctor. And I'm going to be talking about medications that they prescribe me and stuff like that today. I'm going to be talking about like medications and all that stuff that my doctors gave me. So also, don't just go out and like somehow get these like drugs that I'm going to be talking about. Like, don't do any of that. Like, go see your doctor to get them. And if your doctor doesn't want to give them to you, then there's probably a reason why. And you also need to make sure that you're taking the right dosages and stuff. You don't want to like mess around with like hard drugs and stuff, so please just go see your doctor. They know what's best for you. Everything else that I'm doing, like say you don't want to go see your doctor yet and you just want to try like my skincare routine that I do that doesn't have anything to do with drugs, then go for it. I mean, it is working for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will work for you. But if you would like to try it, like, power to you. It could really work for you, because I think half of the stuff that I did topical wise really helped with my skin. I'm just gonna continue a little bit on my timeline story. So like I said, end of grade 11-ish, that's when my skin got really bad, but that's when I started to get help. So I actually like reached out, I went to the doctor and I got help. So actually, before I go into showing you the products that I'm using and everything, I want to continue a little bit on my timeline story. So I've been back and forth to the doctor many times, getting them to prescribe me things and stuff like that. Like, many times I've been back and forth to the doctor. And the very first time I went to the doctor, they prescribed me clendoxyl gel. I don't have it here with me today because I obviously don't use it anymore. I'm using something that works a lot better for me. But they prescribed me clendoxyl gel, so when I showed you that picture before, what my skin looked like when it was really, really bad, I went to the doctor and that was the first thing they gave me. So my skin was looking about that bad after I started the clendoxyl gel or whatever, and that's what it looked like. And I used it for about 3 months like they told me to, or maybe a little bit less than that, you know, because when you have bad skin, you get impatient and you don't want to wait as long as the doctors tell you. But honestly, guys, you really should, because like sometimes things do just take that long to work. I'm telling you right now, clearing up your skin is not a fast and easy process. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to really be consistent and work at it, and you can't half-fast it either. Like you really have to like put your all into clearing your skin, and you have to always remember like what, like, should I be doing this? Like, will it affect my skin? Because like honestly, I had to do that a lot. Like I had to watch what I ate a little bit, because like really greasy foods, stuff like that, like dairy, not good for your skin. Like you don't want to always be eating that sort of thing. Like whatever, have it here and there, but you don't want to always be eating that. If you have bad skin, it's not going to help it. If anything, it'll make it worse. And you also need to remember, like, am I drinking enough water? Because like water really helps clear up your skin. You have no idea. Like if you are a person that drinks like juice and pop, milk, all this stuff all the time, and you never drink water, I'm telling you right now, drink 2 bottles of water a day and you will see a massive difference in your skin. Not even just the skin on your face, like your skin everywhere. It's like you're probably dry and flaky at this point if you only drink juice, pop, and milk and all that stuff. You're probably not very like hydrated. So drink 2 bottles of water a day, more if you can. Just force yourself to drink water, especially if you're not used to it. Just force yourself to drink the water, and I'm telling you right now, you will notice such a difference. Water is so good for you, you have no idea. Or if you just drink a glass of water in the morning and one at night, like that will even make a big difference. You will notice. So drink your water. Back, rewind. Clendoxyl gel, first thing I was prescribed. And then I waited a while. Didn't work for me. It wasn't going to work for me. We came to the bottom of that later. Like it was internal. Like I couldn't be using topical gels, whatever. I couldn't. But anyways, we didn't know that at first. Kind of like guessing work. You really have to figure out what's good for your skin. So we did that first. Then we moved on to benzocaine gel. That didn't work either. And then after that, I went back to the doctor and they were like, okay, well, nothing that I can give you topical wise is really working for you. So we will give you a internal pill, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. They gave me an internal pill to take along with clendoxyl gel again instead of benzocaine. Since I really wasn't a fan of benzocaine, they gave me clendoxyl back, and they put me on doxycycline hyclate, I'm pretty sure what it's called, and it is a antibiotics type thing, like an antibacterial sort of medication. And basically what they thought was that I had like just like bacteria buildup, I guess, like on my skin that was really like inflaming it and making it really broke out. So they gave me doxycycline hyclate. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. If it's not exactly that, it's something very close. I know I had hyclate at the end, but I'm pretty sure it's doxycycline hyclate. So, and like I said, it's an antibacterial medication, and it was supposed to get rid of that bacteria in my skin, or the bacteria on my skin, and it was supposed to clear all of that out and make it so that all of the germs and stuff that were causing my acne were completely wiped out. That way I didn't have germs to cause myself acne anymore. So that's what the plan was, and I was supposed to stay on it for 3 months, and I did. The reason why I had to take it for 3 months was because 3 months is when you will see the results. Like 3 months is exactly when your skin will start to clear up and look better. And it's true, it did. Like honestly, it worked for me for a bit, but it wasn't my permanent solution. Like it could be someone else's, but it wasn't mine. So they gave me 3 months of it, and I went back to the doctor, and they said that they saw results in my skin, and I did see some too. So that was good. And then they prescribed me another month of it, and that was to like completely level out everything. So I took another month of that, and then I was taken off of it, and I just had the clendoxyl gel to use now. So I mean, it worked for a bit, and my skin was clear for like, cleared up for the beginning of grade 12. Like it took pretty much my whole summer of having bad skin. Like I had bad skin all summer, let's put it that way. For my grade 11 summer, I had bad skin, and that's just how it was gonna be. And then when grade 12 rolled around, the beginning of it, my skin was clear. Like obviously I had acne scars, and I had a little bit of spots here and there, but it wasn't anything that I couldn't handle, and it looked a lot better than before, so I was happy. And I just went back to my normal washing my skin twice a day, whatever, doing my normal skincare routine, using the Clindoxyl gel. I continued with that, and it was fine for about 2 months, and then my skin started to act up again. Like, what's new? My skin freaked out all over again, and it looked just as bad, if not worse. And I don't know if I have pictures of that, but if I do, I will insert them now. So I had to go back to the doctor, but this is the time where everything gets better and everything was magical and amazing. My doctor prescribed me a new medication, and it is called spironolactone. It's like a blood pressure pill or whatever, but a really good side effect of it is that it helps clear up the skin. It's like an anti-mating pill or something like that, and it gets rid of, like, even though you're a girl, you still have the testosterone hormone in your body, and it disbalances all of your girl hormones, which is what was happening to me. So spironolactone pretty much wipes out the testosterone in your body, which makes it so that your hormones can level out, so your skin will clear up. And it's also, like, say you retain a lot of fluid, they put you on this as well, so it helps like dry out your skin a little bit, which is good for people who have acne, because most people with acne, they have really oily skin, and that was one of my issues. So the fact that they put me on a pill that gets rid of all the water in your body kind of helped me, because it got rid of all the oil. But because of that, I had to make sure I was drinking like twice the amount of water I was already drinking. So that got annoying, but after the first like month or so, your body kind of adjusts to it, and you don't really have to worry about the water part so much anymore. But for the first little bit, you really have to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. But if you go to the doctor and they want to prescribe you this, they will tell you all of that. So I'm just going to stop talking, because I'm also not a medical professional. Like, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I like do, but I don't. I only know what I'm talking about for myself, so someone out there, I could be missing some very important information, so don't just listen to me, or I could be speaking out of my ass. I don't know, like maybe everything I'm saying is wrong. This is what I was told, so just putting that out there. So this is what my spironolactone looks like. It's a medicine bottle, and I take 25 milligrams once a day in the morning. And I can take this medication for the rest of my life if I want to, which is really nice. It's something that I don't have to come off of, which I'm happy about, because every time I've come off of something, that's when my skin blows up. So I'm really happy I don't have to deal with that. Perfect. And yeah, so I've been taking this, and now I've been probably taking this for about, I want to say 6 months. And it takes about 3 months to work. It's almost like every single internal pill for your skin, it takes about 3 months to work. So I'm sorry, but it's just the blank truth. Like, this is not a quick process, and I know that that might be upsetting for you right now. You might be watching this video and you think your skin is so bad and it's the end of the world, but I'm gonna tell you something that so many of my friends told me, and they tell me, Haley, we don't notice. And that really helped. Honestly, that did help. Like, when you're friends with someone, and they've always been your friend, they're not gonna not be your friend because you have acne. Like, they don't care. So you really have to keep that in mind this whole time. Like, your friends and your family and the people that love you, they do not care what your skin looks like. And if someone walking down the street notices your bad skin and they judge you for it, that's their problem, not yours. You just have to keep reminding yourself that. People who judge you for your skin that don't know you, that's their problem, because they are missing out on the opportunity to meet a really great person. Just because you have bad skin doesn't mean anything. Getting real deep over here. Nowadays, what I did to clear up my skin and what I have been doing for the rest of my life, and what I will do for the rest of my life, is what I'm about to show you. Okay? So, I'm gonna start off with like my nighttime routine, and then I will also show the products that I would use in the morning in place of them, and vice versa. So when I'm wearing makeup at nighttime and I want to remove my beat or whatever, I use good old coconut oil. Coconut oil is your BFF when you've got bad skin. There are so many good things in coconut oil, and girl, I'm telling you right now, so even my own doctor, but like, I mean, my doctor is cool because like she prescribed me this, you know, my skin looks bomb, but whatever. My doctor always told me to use like oil-free products and stuff, which makes sense because when your skin's oily, you want to dry it and get rid of that, you know, whatever. But coconut oil is different. I'm telling you right now, coconut oil is different, okay? It is good for you. You will love this sheet. It comes in a solid, and you want to get the extra virgin coconut oil, or yeah, extra virgin coconut oil, whatever. And I use this all over my face to remove my makeup, so what I would do is I would pull off my lashes. I'm going to insert a clip of this right now. And I would take out my contacts, and then I would rub the shits all over my face. And it really breaks up the makeup and gets rid of everything. After the coconut oil, I will go in with just baby wipes. These aren't even name brand baby wipes. These are the President's Choice non-scented, unscented baby wipes. And when the oil is all over my face and my makeup's all broken up, I take the baby wipe and I wipe everything off. I take off the makeup, I like to go in with this Cetaphil face wash. This is the oily skin cleanser. Girl, if you have acne prone skin that is sensitive or whatever and it freaks out on you all the time, you need this in your life. When I first bought it, I was a little bit skeptical because it wasn't doing all the foaming situation, and it didn't even really feel like it was cleaning my skin, but girl, it was cleaning my skin, girl, because I've got beautiful skin now. I love this stuff. You might not think it's working when you're using it, because I sure didn't, but it's really bomb, really amazing. You need it in your life. It's kind of expensive, especially for drugstore, but I bought this like forever ago. Like, I've had this for probably about a year, and I still have like a bunch left. Like, she's still full, girl. She's still going. So this is like 20 bucks or something like that for forever lasting you time. And you might think that's expensive, but compared to all of the fancy ass bougie cleansers that you're buying at Sephora, it's a lot better, and it's a lot cheaper, and it lasts you a lot longer. Yep. And then once my makeup is removed, I go in with my other prescription from the doctor. This is a different cream. It has adapalene 1% in it, and it's a cream, and it works for me really good. So if you go to your doctor and you need a topical gel they're telling you about, ask them about different cream, because honestly this stuff works really good. Although this stuff is heavy duty, like apparently, like my doctor told me, it's like Accutane in a cream. So that's a bit scary, because Accutane is adapalene, I'm pretty sure, and that's like a hard drug, like it's scary. But in a cream, like, it's been amazeballs for me. Like, it hasn't given me any problems, and I use a quarter size amount of it on my face every night. After I apply my different cream, I don't apply anything on top of it because you're not supposed to, but I will go ahead and moisturize my eyes and my lips, because you can't forget about them. They're important, and you don't want to be an old person and have really crinkly, gross under eyes and lips, okay? You need to take care of those girls too. So I use Vaseline. I go in with my Vaseline on my ring finger, because that's the most delicate finger for your under eyes. I just take like a little bit of it, and I just literally rub it all underneath my under eyes and all on my eyelid and like up to my eyebrow to keep them snatched and moisturized. And then I will also apply a little bit to my lips as well. And then bam, that is my nighttime routine done. It's not too intense, like there's nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive either, which I'm really, really proud of, because like, I hate girls. No, I don't hate them. I'm gonna take that back. I don't hate them, but it really bugs me when famous YouTubers use all their bougie ass creams and shit, because like no one that is watching their videos can afford that shit unless they're rich. And I'm not rich, and honestly, probably over 50% of their viewers on their channel are people that can't afford that shit. So I like to do cheap skincare because honestly a lot of it is good too. And I'm kind of gonna sound like a hypocrite here in a second because I'm going to introduce something sort of expensive, but compared to all the other YouTubers, this is actually still cheap in comparison. Like, it's not cheap, but it like, at least it's not like La Mer or Gucci, that like, it's still reasonable for a like pamper routine, like if you're really trying to get fancy with your skincare for one night because you want to treat yourself. This is gonna do you good. I'm gonna talk about my masks right now, and then I will do my morning routine after, but I'm gonna talk about my masks right now. So one mask that I love is this Glam Glow overnight mask. This is the Glam Glow Dream Duo Overnight Transforming Treatment. I'm telling you girl, this is transforming treatment, all right. I'm getting too silly. But yeah, so it just looks like this. It is $69 Canadian. Not sure what it is American, but $69 Canadian. There's two parts. You do the one step and then the two step, and then you leave it on overnight and you're good to go. It's expensive, but if you're not like, you don't use an overnight mask every night. I've had this for like 6 months and I still have like a lot left, okay? It lasts a long time, so if you think about it and you break it up into how many usages you get, it's not that bad. So I love that mask, okay? And that's literally probably the only expensive thing that I use in my skincare routine. I'm not even kidding, like nothing else is expensive. Alright, cheap ass bitch, okay? I lied. This is another mask that I use like once a week. I'm telling you, I don't do this all the time, so it lasts a long time. And I didn't even buy this. I got this with a 500 points perk anyways. So, this is the Fresh Urban Clay Purifying Mask. And it's a little mini because like I said, I got it with points through Sephora, but whatever, it's just like a clay mask and I use it literally once a week, not even sometimes, but it's just one of my masks that I like to use, and it works really good at section cupping all of that grossness out of your skin. For my daytime skincare routine, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I first started my skincare journey and clearing up my skin, I only used the Cetaphil. I've just recently introduced this into my routine because I got this sent to me through influencer, so that was really nice. So I've been using it obviously since they were nice enough to send me it for free. This is my morning girl, you know. This is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Facial Cleanser. It never used to be, I'm telling you that right now, it never used to be. I did not start introducing stuff like this until my skin actually started to clear up a bit, because I didn't want, like, obviously this isn't good for skin that is really broke out acne wise. Like, you don't want to use like something really cheap like this. You want to at least use Cetaphil or a CeraVe, something like that. Don't just use Clean and Clear, but I'm doing that now because my skin has cleared up a bit and I have been really liking it. And sometimes if I'm feeling like my skin needs a little bit more, not something so cheap, it needs something more, I will use my Cetaphil in the morning, but this is just something I throw in here and there, you know? She's good. And then after I use my cleanser in the morning, I like to go in with some aloe vera gel. This is empty as hell because I used it all, because I've been using this for over like 6 months and it's lasted me a really bomb long ass time. This is just aloe vera gel. Any pure aloe vera gel will do. This is just the one I had and it's like literally all gone. But it is like a very nice gentle moisturizer and it's actually good for you and it doesn't break me out. So I'm suggesting people who have very sensitive skin and really acne prone skin and they find that lots of moisturizers break them out because they're scented or they're too greasy or whatever, try aloe vera gel. I'm telling you, it will not break you out. Like, there's absolutely no possible way that aloe vera gel could ever break you out, I'm telling you. And it is a really good moisturizer. You wouldn't believe, but you have to try me. Like, you have to try to believe. Okay, aloe vera gel, get some. And then after I use my aloe vera gel, I like to go in with some sunscreen. So the sunscreen that I've been using is the Neutrogena Sheer Zinc Face Sunscreen with SPF 50 in it. This is really good for sensitive skin that needs protection, especially when you're on all this medication for your skin. My doctor told me using SPF is really important when you're on all these hard medications that dry out your skin and all that stuff. You really need to protect yourself from the skin because it's very sensitive and susceptible, whatever they said, if it's a big word, to the sun, okay? So you need to protect yourself from the sun. You don't want to, and they said if you don't, you'll get like lots of like brown spots and your scars will actually get a lot darker and last a lot longer if you don't use SPF, so you gotta use that. And I just use this all over my face after my moisturizer in the morning and I'm good to go. So that was a long time. Alright, so that concludes this video. That is my skincare routine slash journey slash story slash what worked for me and how to get rid of my really bad skin that I had. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it could be of help to any of you guys out there that have really like problematic skin or whatever. I hope that this helped you, but like I said, I am not a doctor or a licensed professional or whatever, so take everything I say with a grain of salt because a lot of it either could be wrong or it could be wrong for you or it could be leaving out really important parts, whatever. And don't forget to like this video if you thought it was helpful or whatever, and don't forget to comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and please remember to subscribe for more videos of me. Alright? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. See you guys next time.